Hi, my name is Emma and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk through to you about the daily routine and what you need to do to make sure that your day is perfect. So first of all, why is it having a daily routine important? It's important because it will help you make sure that you plan what to eat, the exercise you want to do to make, and these are some of the steps that will help you make sure that you either lose weight, if that is what you're trying to do, you maintain it, or even reverse some of the lifestyle conditions like diabetes type 2, or even hypertension, and many other conditions that we know that are driven as a result of poor eating habits and even lack of exercise. So to get started, you want to, assuming that your day starts in the morning, you work during the day, and this is just an example. You can adapt this to suit your day. Just make sure that you kind of stick to the same plan. So if you're working at night, you want to make sure that you also have a similar routine. So first thing in the morning, or first thing that you do want to have 1 glass of lime water or lemon. Check my other video which kind of explains how to do that. The benefits are very clear. It helps with your digestion. It also helps to flush the toxins from your body, and it's really a fantastic antioxidant. It just helps with your immune system. So that's the first thing you want to do. Have a glass of water as soon as you wake up, so that it can already start preparing yourself. And once that you're ready and now you sit down to have your breakfast, you want to have a really healthy breakfast. That is what will keep you going between your breakfast and your lunch, so that you're not going to be having anything in between. So first of all, I recommend having a very healthy smoothie. Smoothie made with raw edible vegetables, so any vegetable that you can eat without cooking, things like carrots, beetroots, spinach, and any other vegetables, cucumbers, and any other vegetables that actually you can eat without cooking them. The other set is you want to have, you can add a fruit in it. You can have either half a banana or an apple and a pear. Just make sure you go easy on the fruits, because that is where people make a mistake. Either they have a lot of fruits in their juice, in their smoothie, and they end up instead putting on weight. So you just want to have one just to make your smoothie tasting nice. The other thing also you want to put is you want to add a ginger in it. Ginger just kind of breaks all the very strong tastes in the smoothie and just becomes really nice and palatable. And also add a half a lemon. Just also kind of breaks everything and it brings all the nice flavor out of your smoothie. The other set of things you want to add in your smoothie is at least 2 spoons of mixed seeds and nuts, and this is what provides all your natural fats and minerals and vitamins, and also it keeps you full for longer. So if you can do that, just add water, no dairy products. There's so much that is wrong with our dairy products today. That's a video for another day, but really you just want to make sure that you're not having add your water and do your smoothie and just enjoy. Just make sure you have enough. If 1 glass doesn't do for you, take 2 glasses. Just make sure before you set out for your day, you're really nicely nourished. That provides you with a lot of benefits that I'm not going to go into each one of them, but I'll be sharing a document with all the benefits that you get out of your smoothie. That's your morning and your breakfast done. Now between your breakfast and your lunch, You don't want to have anything in between. You just want to make sure you have at least 4 glasses of water. So I know we don't drink enough water, and water is actually what flushes out your toxins. So to keep your body healthy, and you want to make sure you're drinking water. And just really very quickly, 60% of your body is made of water, and about, I think it's 85% of your brain is actually water. So when you're dehydrated, when you're not having enough water, it just means that your body is actually not functioning correctly. For your afternoon, after your lunch, you want to make sure that in between, again, you're not eating anything. It's contrary to what we've been told. We've been told that you have to snack every now and then. You don't need to, you know. And so in the afternoon, between your lunch and your dinner, again, you're not going to eat anything. You just want, again, to have another 4 glasses of water. And this is, again, the same benefit you will get from it. Between and before your dinner, just find some time, and it can be even in the morning. Just find time in your day where you do exercises. It can be anything. You know, when we talk about exercise, people think you must do all this running and, you know, some high powered exercise. It doesn't have to. You can actually just walk meaningfully, where you know that I'm gonna walk for half an hour, or at least 1 hour, and make sure you stretch thereafter. If you can do that, you'll have done your exercise for the day. And then once that is done, out of the way, for your dinner, you want to go easy, because you've already had a very good breakfast, you've had a nice meaningful lunch. And just to go very quickly on your lunch, for your lunch, you want to use whole grains or wholemeal, so no processed foods, whether it's rice, whether it's pasta. You really just go for, and actually, funny enough, I've noticed the wholemeals are normally cheaper because nobody is eating them. But the good thing about having wholemeal or whole grain, it just means that it has everything in it. It has the outer shell of the grain, it has the inner part of it, the carbohydrate, and also it has any oils that plant comes with it. It just means it's complete, and that is actually what kind of helps your body to clear itself. The other thing, you want also to have a lot of vegetable. In fact, half of your plate should be vegetables and salads. Dress them nicely. I'll be sharing some recipes on how to dress your salad, and also some of the salads that you can make. But just be innovative. Make things yourself. Try to keep away from all the dressings that are in the shop, because they're full of a lot of stuff that are not good for you, and a lot of preservatives that actually don't add any benefit. If anything, they do harm us in the long term. And so that's your lunch. And for your dinner, really you want to have something easy. Now, depending on how active you are, I am not very active. I work in an office and I'm sitting down most of the time. So when I come home, what I do is I just have a nice edible green vegetables, all raw. So anything that I can chop, that I can consume raw and it's safe for me. Things like cucumber, I will add, I will grate my carrots, I will have my I'll have my spinach, I will add my tomatoes, and then I'll dress it really nicely. So I'll have that on the side, and then on the other side I'll also steam a lot of vegetables, so like things like broccoli, cauliflower, I'll even put my kales, simply because I don't enjoy them raw, even my cabbage. And I can have a nice piece of steak, just depending on how my day is. But if I have not done a lot of things, I'm just easy. I'll have the vegetables, and it just makes me feel so good. The other thing as well, in terms of protein, you can either have a piece of whether it's meat, if you have meat, and chicken and all that, or fish. Alternatively, you can actually go for something like an avocado, or you can have mixed nuts. You get a lot of benefits from it. And you want to make sure you try and eat before it's too late, at least 8:30. But do you know what, guys? As long as you can stick to that plan, I know life does happen, and we're all working in different shifts, that, you know, sometimes you're finishing very late and you're not able to have your meals as you should. Don't feel so guilty. Just stick to the plan, which is you eating the way it should be. And then lastly, it's time to unwind. Make sure you go to bed early. You do really need to sleep early so that you can wake up refreshed. And there's something very much, wonderful that happens when we sleep. There's a hormone that is released during our sleep, and that is what helps us to rejuvenate our body. Our cells are, renewed. So that happens especially for adults between 11 and I think it's 1 o'clock. So it just means when you're sleeping late, you're kind of missing out that window, and you wake up in the morning. It doesn't matter if you go to bed 1 o'clock and wake up at 11, you still wake up feeling tired, simply because the hormone that renews your cells and rejuvenates you and freshens you kind of didn't happen for you. So next time you sleep late and you wake up feeling, not so great, now you know why. So if you can follow those tips, guys, I am very, very sure that you should be able to see your weight, losing your weight. You should also be able to see you're maintaining it. And miraculously, you should be able to also see that some of the lifestyle conditions that we have gained as a result of not knowing exactly what to do, because there's so much noise in this world about health and there's so much confusion, has just gotten in our way. I hope that you like my video. Please do subscribe, and do leave a comment on anything that you think I can be doing better. Thank you so much, and I hope you get better and enjoy your health journey. Thank you, Emma.